What's up, family? This is your man, not your boy. Go Black to Africa. So, I am sitting here in a beautiful, warm climate. I tell you that, there's nothing like traveling the world. And even though my subject matter is if you're going to go to Africa, you're going to have to die. And what do I mean by that? And I know people are interested in that, but if you just sit tight for 1 second and hear me out, something that we need to go ahead and build upon is listening and feeling my heart and my spirit. Because we have created a world, we have created a perception in life that we think things are the way they're supposed to be or they should be. And in that perception, it can definitely scar us. And when I say scar, I mean it can hurt us to a degree where you will find yourself having these issues when you are visiting places that your world that you've created from where you come from have been conducive. You become complacent, you became comfortable. In Africa, you have all sets of environments. You have for the rich, the middle class, the poor, and you can get in where you fit in at any given time in Africa, which is the most beautiful thing. But typically, because you have a conglomerate or a majority of poor or poverty around you, and you have a different culture of how to do things, you might be shook. Now, I like to call it culture shock because in having a culture shock, when you don't have the accommodations that you are used to, you tend to fall into a depressive state. Now, I sometimes like to be challenged in life, and I push myself at limits to where I can see what I can handle. Some things I can't handle, and there are some things I can. And there's some things I will put up with and some things I don't have to put up with. At my age right now, at 55 years old, there are some things I will not put up with because I don't have to. And there are some things that I will not do because I don't have to. Now, on the spiritual side of things, you're going to have to die. You're going to have to let yourself die. You are going to have to let the old person who is so used to certain things and ways to set it aside and die in order to flourish or to build in an environment that might be lacking what you're used to. Now, I'm going to tell you this, surprising to many, Africa got things that you can't even find in America. Some technology, some ways of doing businesses. You got products that we've never seen nor heard of because Africa do business beyond just maybe America. Africa does business, depending on the country, with other countries or continents. But back to the matter at hand. I've watched people who suffer and people who send me emails and saying that their adjustment is not going so well. I've seen where people who have left Africa to go back to the Western world because it did not lay out to them what they wanted. I've said this before. Anytime you are traveling internationally, be prepared for those things that you may not be used to. Be prepared when you encounter people and they don't understand you, whether it's a language barrier, whether it is mentalities. These things can really get underneath the skin of us when we are so used to dealing with or behaving in fashions that you cannot find in the continent of Africa. Now, I'm going to say this right here, family, as I'm sitting here chilling. I hope y'all like the environment and my background. I'm right here in Medellin, South America, Colombia. I advise you all to come visit. A total different atmosphere. Matter of fact, me and my wife are figuring ways how to get around because very few people speak English. We are using our Spanish words that we can. My wife is more proficient than I am. And we're doing it without the assistance or the help of a so-called interpreter to take us around. I love that challenge. And you should love the challenge. I recommend you come check out Colombia. You find the a demographic of Africans that are here. Hopefully I can get to some of the interviews. In saying all that, though, here it is in Colombia, that chilling, beautiful scene, you know, it has its issues, it has its problems, it has its issues like any other place. But as I'm sitting here and I'm thinking of Mother Africa, and as you see all the high rises, you know, they have the infrastructure when it comes to transportation and you know, having electricity having gone out, and my mind constantly is like, we can rise up and as well and do great things in Africa when we have the right people in place, when we have the right mentality coming into Africa. I truly believe that even those who left Africa, who has gone to the Western world, who's got their degrees and their professions, owe it back to the motherland to bring in your profession, to bring in your trade, to help and assist, to build together as one. But we stay away and want to get used to a way of living and afraid to come back. We are afraid to let that old man die who's so comfortable. Now somebody might say, well, Go Black, well, why aren't you there, this and that? For watch my videos of when I came through the airport, why I explained I was forced back to go to America. I couldn't go to two destinations I was trying to, that would allow me to go, and it was canceled. But Colombia is, well, it was open. They just changed it here on the 14th, 2 days ago, in entering the country. Everything is changing drastically. And so I'm saying to you all, get out from your comfort zone. It is time to rise up, to go travel. Not just the mother of Africa, but also some other continents and countries. Because I'm enjoying where I travel and chilling at. Literally, I'm chilling here in South America. But I'm not chilling in North America where it's cold and freezing, because the heat is my element. I know for a fact the sun, which does not shine a lot here because of the high range elevation we're in, the mountain range around, it has more cloud cover, and I think it's due to the time of the season here. But I miss the sun in Africa. I have to have my sun. The sun is what builds me. The sun is what keeps everything alive. But I can let that old man die and still chill and be happy. So family, when it comes to traveling and it comes to going to the motherland, I know that I share the good, the bad, and the indifferent. Don't allow my perception, the world that I've created and growing up and become and see, to get into your way. Because if you're stuck in the one world that you created, you will miss out on all the possibilities of what is offered to you in the grand scheme of this beautiful universe we live in. For we deserve all that should be given to us. We deserve everything out here possible. And I say, go out there and go get it. This is your man, not your boy. Go Black to Africa.
Think about it, 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 think about it.